What is up, Facebookers? It's Tyler Jung again with another video in the dark. Well, today I'm gonna talk about my casual, how it feels like to be a casual EDH player. Well, anyways, uh, to those who don't know, I'm a very casual EDH player. I play the format strictly for the fun of it, and I really like to grind. I like to grind my games out. I love grindy games of Magic. Now, now, those who are in the competitive EDH scene, they like the combo off turn one. Uh, it's never been my kind of thing, but I have nothing against what you guys like to do. It's just I had never been part of that race. I always liked I always liked casual EDH because it gets really grindy, and the best thing about casual EDH is the politics. I think the politics is the best thing about EDH. I like to team up with other players, the gang up on the opposing players against the opposing player who's ahead of the game, so it helps balance it out. I don't want someone in the four-player group to be too much ahead, so I will associate myself with another player by using politics, and then I'll gang up on that player, so it'll even out, so we're all even with each other instead of that player being so much ahead. Now, I think this makes EDH a much more enjoyable experience when you play really grindy over coming off super quickly. I just think it's more fun to play an hour-long game. That's just my perspective. It doesn't mean it's right. This is how I like to see EDH, is I like to grind things out. I like to put together a pile of cards that are really enjoyable for me. Oh, and another thing. Now, this will turn off. This will turn off many of you Facebookers, but you Facebookers will not like it. But when it comes to EDH, I don't like to spend a lot of money because I only like to play the format casually. Guess what I'm gonna do, Facebookers? If there's expensive cards that I already own, and I don't want to move them from another deck or buy another of the same card, guess what I'm gonna do? I am going to print these out on paper. I'm gonna cut them out, and I'm gonna slip them in front of a basic land. I am not even shitting you guys. I am going to actually do that because I don't have the money for all these expensive cards. It's too expensive. So, I'll give you an example. In my Nahiri EDH deck, guess what I do, guys? I have a Sword of Fire and Ice in one of my Legacy decks. I refuse to move it from my Legacy deck to my EDH deck because it bothers me. So, what I do is I print it out online, and then I cut it out and slip it in front of a basic land. Yep, I actually play a paper cut out in front of a basic as my Sword of Fire and Ice for EDH because that card is kind of expensive and I don't want to buy another one. It just becomes too expensive in the long run to keep on buying these extra cards for every EDH deck I want to build. Now, this will turn off you guys. A lot of people, I think some play groups won't accept me, and I'm totally cool with that. I will just play in another play group who's accepting of it. I am not going to proxy all these extremely powerful cards just to win. I just want the proxy cards to feel like a must. And in this case, Sword of Fire, every single double elemental sword feels like a must for Nahiri EDH, so I will proxy the Sword of Fire and Ice, even though it will bother many of you Facebookers. I am going to actually do it. you guys will have negative opinions about, but, you know, uh, sometimes it's about the wallet. I literally can't afford every card I want to buy. I mean, I do the same for vintage. I literally proxy every piece of Hair 9 at Freemaster's Workshop because I can't afford the cards. They're just too expensive for me to afford. So, I kind of do that with EDH because I only play EDH for the shits and giggles. I only want to play it for because I want to have a fun time. I'm not here to like combo off on you guys. I just want to play a slow, fun, political game of EDH. I think those are the most enjoyable ways to play EDH. But yeah, that's why all I have to say. Until next time, thank you guys. Make sure to like and comment.